Over the past few decades, the global mainstream music industry has evolved from a mere side attraction to a massive money-making behemoth that generated almost $20 billion in revenue in 2018. The United States has long been one of the most influential markets in the music world, producing countless famous artists who have been able to tap into a massive global pool of music-loving consumers and amass previously unforeseen fortunes in the process. Two of such artists are Chris Brown and Tyga, whose birth name is Michael Ray Stevenson. With their highly recognizable styles of music, these two musicians represent the modern age of the music industry. But while Tyga is more of a rapper, Chris Brown serenades millions with his R&B flavor. Fame and fortune have followed the duo too, and Tyga is reportedly now worth about $3 million while Chris weighs in at a hefty $50 million. Such wealth and fame form a backdrop for their flamboyant lifestyles. Apart from dating popular ladies, Tyga once dated Kylie Jenner while Chris was with music superstar Rihanna. Flashy cars are a standard part of their ensemble. Let's take a peek in the garages of these two musicians and see what sick cars they hide in there.
15 Tyga Bugatti Veyron. In 2018, the media revealed that the musician could not afford the rent for his Beverly Hills home. In the same period, Tyga posted a picture on his social media page showcasing an orange Bugatti Veyron he had just purchased. Surely, he can afford the small matter of settling his rent. He's seen in this image test driving another Bugatti Veyron, probably what sold him on the idea of owning one. 14 Chris Brown Porsche 911 Turbo S. The 2016 911 Turbo S comes standard with a 3.8-liter six-cylinder engine that produces about 550 HP. Chris wanted a little more, so he had his Porsche customized by an aftermarket tuning company called Top Car. They were able to stack an additional 60 ponies under the hood. The company also added a Stinger GTR body kit and, for good measure, threw on a set of 21-inch custom wheels. 13 Tyga Ferrari LaFerrari. Here's a new toy the rapper splashed on in 2019. The LaFerrari simply means the Ferrari, and it's a clear statement of intent from the Italian automaker. The limited edition hypercar is actually a hybrid, with its 6.3-liter V12 engine coupled to a revolutionary electric motor system. It can cost well over $0.5 million to acquire this beauty, which makes us wonder about Tyga's reported net worth. 12 Tyga Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. The SLS AMG is a performance car that also incorporates enough creature comforts to make it somewhat of a luxury ride. Tyga picked this up and promptly took it to a car custom shop to transform the look. The car was repainted in white with red accents, mirroring the interior. He also did away with the custom tires and replaced them with massive her wheels. 11 Chris Brown Lamborghini Aventador SV. The Aventador SV is a hardcore supercar, packing a whopping 750 HP in its V12 engine. The SV is short for Super Veloce, which stands for super fast in Italian, and boy, is it fast. 0 to 60 mph comes in 2.7 seconds, and it will rocket onto a top speed in excess of 217 mph. Chris must have been so impressed with the car because a few years later, he added the roadster version to his collection. 10 Tyga Audi R8. The supercar was one of the first rides in Tyga's collection. The early model Audi featured a V8 that was capable of producing about 400 HP. He finished his own with a gaudy gold chrome wrap and cashmere interior. It was a hideous mix, but one that did get him a lot of attention whenever he was out and about. 9 Chris Brown Dodge Viper. The Dodge Viper is a true American car, with over 75% of its parts manufactured in the United States. It is powered by a V10 front-mounted engine that can produce up to 645 HP, depending on the model variant. Chris Brown's Viper was originally black with red wheels, but he later changed the color to white, probably because he did not have a white car in his collection at the time. 8 Tyga Rolls-Royce Phantom Drawfed. At a point, the Phantom Drawfed was the most expensive production Rolls-Royce with a price tag exceeding $000. It is clearly a status statement for anyone lucky enough to possess one. For Tyga though, just being expensive was not enough. He had his Drawfed done up in a custom matte paint job and 26-inch wheels. 7 Tyga Rolls-Royce Phantom Drawfed. What's better than one Phantom Drawfed? 2. Apparently, according to Tyga, a few years after acquiring his first Rolls-Royce, he was out shopping for another one. This time, he settled on a more muted gray paint scheme with contrasting brown leather interior. Who knew his music tracks were such money spinners? 6 Chris Brown Bugatti Veyron. Chris Brown bought the limited-run hypercar in 2009 before production wrapped up on the planned 500 units. The Veyron is named after a successful French racing driver, Pierre Veyron, and features an 8-liter W16 engine, fed by 4 turbochargers. That massive powerhouse is capable of producing 1001 HP, way more power than he'll ever need. 5 Tyga Mercedes-Benz SLR. This murdered-out Benz SLR, nicknamed Batmobile, was owned by Scott Disick for a few months before Tyga bought it off him. He was impressed by the sleek lines of the car and impulsively decided to add it to a collection that already included a Rolls-Royce, a Lamborghini, and a Benz SLS AMG. 4 Chris Brown Chevy Impala. What's an American musician's car collection without a thoroughbred classic to keep the mix interesting? For Chris, it's the 1960s Chevy Impala convertible, painted bright orange and mounted on a power hydraulics suspension system. The car is widely regarded as one of America's first true muscle cars and is steeped in history and tradition. 3 Chris Brown Resvani Beast Supercar. The supercar is developed by the American-based Resvani Automotive Designs. It takes its chassis from the Ariel Atom and Lotus Elise, but almost everything else was designed by the company. According to DPCARS, Chris was the first person to own the supercar and he had to pay a premium to get the car delivered ahead of a new music video he was shooting where he planned to feature the car. 2 Chris Brown Resvani Tank. He has always been an outspoken supporter of the American car company. After he became the first person to take delivery of the Resvani supercar, he went ahead and splashed over $000 to acquire the military-style SUV. The car was built with security in mind and is equipped with safety features including a thermal night vision system, run-flat tires, glass, and body armor. 1 Tyga Lamborghini Aventador S. Tyga acquired the 000 V12 supercar in 2019 and promptly had it shipped over to RDB Customs in Los Angeles for some personal touches. The factory yellow paint was replaced by a bright orange wrap with black tiger stripes. Gone were those boring stock wheels, replaced by something much more suited to Tyga's flamboyance.